Hello Aces and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to build the Mitsubishi T-2. So this is a Japanese jet trainer and it was built during the 1970s when Japan acquired fighters such as the F-4 Phantom and the Lockheed Starfighter from the Americans. And they needed a trainer to teach pilots how to fly those airplanes because at the time they were pretty much the most advanced airplanes that were built, and Japan built this trainer to learn to teach pilots how to fly a jet, basically. So this wasn't the first jet trainer Japan built. They built another one. I think it was called the Fuji T-1. I believe that what it was called. Um, but I haven't built that plane yet. I will build it in the future, so stay tuned for that. And but that was Japan's first jet trainer. But it wasn't. It didn't basically get pilots familiar with it, or it wasn't as good. So they built the T2, and it was much better. So, so yeah, this is basically a little trainer aircraft, and it was not built for combat purposes. However, eventually there was a version, the Mitsubishi F1, which was basically developed from this airplane, and it was actually a full-on jet fighter. So I will be building that also in the future. So stay tuned. Another thing with the T2 is I built it standard gray. As you can see, it's just standard gray with like a black nose at the tip. But there are so many different cool color schemes for this thing that you can make. I didn't make any yet. I will be making some in the future, and maybe I'll show them off in another video of the different camo schemes that you can make. But there's some of them that have like an orange on the nose and on the tail as well. There's also some that are all blue, and that have like a mixture of like really dark blue and light blue on it. There's some really cool ones that have these red stripes on it and stuff. So there's a lot of really cool variants of this thing, or color schemes of this thing that you can make. But I just made mine standard gray to kind of make things easy. So because this is a tutorial showing you how to build it. So yeah. So there's only 3 layers to this airplane. It is not a very difficult build at all. And unfortunately, this tutorial does not come with armaments for the airplane. I will show you maybe some things you can do to arm your plane, because this thing I think did carry missiles and stuff. But it's really easy. You just gotta add like mostly missiles to the wingtips. But I think this thing can also carry bombs as well. But I'm sure you guys could figure it out of how to do all that stuff. So, but anyways, if you want to build this airplane, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need black wool, cobblestone wall, light gray wool, stone slab, nether brick slab, glass, red carpet, red wool, that's for the insignias on the plane, block of coal, cobblestone stairs, and an end rod. If there's any materials that I'm missing, I will mention them. Obviously, I don't have the cockpit materials, but we can do that at the end. So anyways, let's go and build this thing. Okay, to get started, you are going to place a black block right here. And I did forget to mention you will also be needing some buttons. So you're going to put some buttons on the sides of the black block here, basically your front wheel. And then you're going to place a cobblestone wall on top of that. You're going to place a block here, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to place 1 black block here. And then on the back here, not counting these 4, you're going to have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you're going to have a slab on the back. And then you're going to skip 2, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you're going to skip 1, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you're going to have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Now you'll see why there is a gap in here, and you're going to see why. It involves the landing gear here. So you can see when the landing gear folds up, kind of tucks in right in here. So when we build that, you'll see a bit better when it's like this kind of thing. So anyways, you're going to skip 2, you're going to have 1, 2, 3. You skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that. And then you're just going to have a slab here. And I believe there are slabs on the outside. Yes, there is. You're going to have slab here, here, here. And then right here, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs. So you're going to put slab here, here. You have 2 here, 3 here, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is what the bottom of the plane should look like. And then for the landing gear, we're just going to place that in. You are going to grab your cobblestone. And you're going to place one block in here. You're going to place another one. And then I believe it comes down from there. Yeah, it comes down. So it comes down by one. And then you're going to have a black block here. So do the same thing on the end. Also, just to finish it up, you're going to have a block. You're just going to place a block here for a placeholder. You're going to have an upside down stair right here. This is for the gear door. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to have one and then one coming out. And then one more coming out. Oh no, never mind, not one more coming out. It's going to have two like that, and then it's going to come down by one. And then you're going to have your other wheels here. And then you're just going to place your placeholder block, and then place your upside down cobblestone stair. You can also use stone brick stairs as well. They work just as nice, and actually I think they might even work better. So, but this is what a stone brick stair looks like. So you got some options of what you want. So that finishes up the bottom of the plane. So now we're just going to continue building up. Okay, for the next part, you are going to grab your nether brick slab. You're going to place one on the front here. And then you're going to have one block coming out. And they're going to have a two going back. And then you're going to grab your light gray wool. And you're going to go all the way back until you are one block past here. And they're going to have 1, 2 on the... or no, actually, it's actually up to here. Yeah, it's like you're going to build all the way up to the slab here. And then you're going to have 2 at the back like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Grab your black wool. You're going to have 2. And then this is going to go all the way down until it hits into there. And then right here, this is where your engines and the intake at the front and the engine at the back is going to be. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to grab a block of coal. And you're going to place one in here, and you will actually also be needing some iron. So we can get rid of this block, we don't need that. And you're going to place some iron going through. This will actually build up your engine. And then you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to have a block of coal here and a block of coal here. And then you're going to make the engine here. And I just want to see. And then what you're going to do is you are just going to place your blocks, and you're going to go one past the slab, so like that. So it kind of makes the block in. Now what you can do as well, if you want, you can place buttons on only the front part. Don't place on the back part, because that's kind of well, it's the actual engine. This is kind of where the afterburners that come out, like it's like kind of like the jet flames and stuff. This is where they come out of. But for the front, you can either place a button, or you could place, oops, I didn't mean to delete the block, or it's a block of coal, or you can place in an iron bar if you want to. I think I left it blank on mine, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, just leave it blank, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. So then you're going to do the same thing here, and you're going to go one pass, and you're going to place one like that. So there we go. So there is, I believe, the bottom part done. Yeah, so that's the bottom part done. Is there any slabs? We're at this part right here, as you can see right here. Now, there's just one slab on the tip. Ignore these. We're going to place these in once we get to this layer, which is actually the next one, because these are the elevators right here. So right here, you're just going to grab a stone slab, which I think I got rid of that. And you're just going to place one at the back here. So there we go. And we'll place this thing here. We'll place this at the end. We'll do that at the end or so. So yeah, so there is the next part built. So now we'll just continue with it. Okay, for the next part, you're going to grab your nether brick, and you're going to place one on the back, like just one block in. So you're going to place the nether brick slab on top in the front, and then you're going to delete it by one, so it looks like this. And then you're going to grab your black wool, and you're going to go 1, 2. You're going to place a nether brick slab on each side of here. And then you're going to grab some light gray wool, and this is going to go all the way back until it's 2 blocks short. So like this. And then you're going to have a slab. What do we not need anymore? I'm trying to figure. Oh yeah, we don't need iron bars. So you could put in your slab here, and then right here is just going to fill in all the way to the back. Just like that. And I believe it's one out. Yeah, it's one out. Yeah, it's just 1 block out. So then, same thing on the other side. You're going to grab your light gray blocks, and you're going to drag them all the way down, basically until you hit into here, but it's 2 blocks short, and then you're just going to have a slab like that. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to place in where the cockpit's going to go. Now this is a 2-seater trainer, so the cockpit is going to be fairly large on this thing. So you're going to grab your black wool. It's 2 block gap. And it basically goes right in line with, okay, the intake's there. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your block here. You're going to go, I think it's on, it was on the previous layer. Yeah, so it's leave 2 right here. And then you're going to have 1 up here. And you're going to go all the way down until it's right in line. So it's like until it's right in line with the blocks of coal. We should have done this on the previous layer, like got the flooring down for the cockpit. But, oh, did I use block of coal for this? Yes, I did. Okay, let me change it to black wool. So then what you're going to do, to separate the cockpit, you're going to place a black wool block here. You're going to leave 2, and you're going to place another one. And then you're going to have 1 more. Actually, it's going to come 1 more, and you're going to have 1 like this. So then you have your kind of your places where the 2 pilots are going to sit in the plane. And so now what we're going to do, this is also the layer where the wings go, and also the elevators at the back too. That's where these go. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so now what you're just going to do is we're just going to fill up to here. So you could just like fill in this part of the fuselage with the front of the plane with just black wool. So now we're going to do the covers for the engines. Like we're going to finish up like kind of covering up this part. And we're going to attach the wings on it. So you're going to grab your stone slab. You're going to have 1 here and then 1 right on the back. And then you're going to come with your blocks and you're just going to cover this up like that. You're going to place your slabs coming down here. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So you're going to make this a 3 in total. Then you're going to come down by 1. And you're going to come basically down by 1, and then you're going to place 1 to the side, and then delete this one. So it looks like this. And then you're going to have a 2, and then you're going to have, now this one, you're going to have to, yeah, you can just do that. Like just place like a double slab, and then you're, oh, didn't mean to do that. You're going to place a double slab, and then you're going to place 1 here, and delete that double slab, and then you're just going to have 2 more. Because the wings are angled downwards on this plane. So yeah, that's the kind of the pattern right here. I will do the same thing on the other side, so don't worry if you get a bit confused. So then what you're just going to do, this is the easy part, you're just going to leave 1 block, like 1 slab like this, basically. You're going to drag them until it's like 1, so it's like a step pattern kind of thing. Like that, and then like that. So it should be just 2 right on the end. So there's 1 wing. So now we'll do the other side. So you're going to place a slab here, and a slab here. You're going to fill this in with blocks. You're going to fill this part up with slabs. And then this is going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to come down like this. You're going to diagonal pattern. And it's going to be 2. And then you're going to come again, diagonal pattern, and 2. And then all you're just going to do is you're just going to build this up like this. And it should be 2 right on the end. So there we go. So there is the wings. And we'll just do the elevators really quickly as well. So for that, you're going to go, I think it's on the lower part. Yeah, it's on the lower part of the block. You're going to leave 1 block. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And the pattern for this one is just 2, 2, 1. So you're going to go 2. And then you're going to come down, 2. And then you're going to have to replace this slab, but there's your 1 there. And then this is going to go like this. It's going to be, I think it's Yeah, it's a 2 and then a 1, 1, and then 1. So this is a 2 and then 1. And hold on a second. Oh, okay, I see. You're going to place one extra one here, and then it's a 1 like that. So 2, so it's like a 2, and then a 1 down, 1, and then 1 like that. There we go. So that is your elevator. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So leave this 1, 1, 2, 3. And then this is going to go 2. And then you're going to come down, have another 2. And then you're going to come down and have a 1 like that. And then this is going to be it's going to be 2. And then this is going to connect onto here. And like that. So it's like a 2, 1, 1, 1. But except this 1 is attached to the 2. But it's down. It's down 1. So. But there we go. So we got our wings and elevators on the airplane. So now we're going to do basically the very last layer, which is going to be the very top to close this all off. And then we'll do the vertical stabilizer. And then we're going to get all the rest of the remaining details on it. Okay, so I've made a little bit of an error with the cockpit, like where it's going to go. So you're actually going to delete this one block, and you're going to move this one forward, and you're going to move this one forward as well. And then you can just delete that. So this is how it's going to look. Because I forgot to place, I guess when I did that layer, I forgot to place in these 2 blocks. Which, one of these blocks, like obviously this one is for the cockpit. So yeah, you're going to have to move it over. Because now, because I just looked at this, and the layer that goes here is not going to fit very well with if the cockpit was moved one more back. So fix that, and then we'll get started on the next part. Okay, so for the next part, you're going to come to the back of the plane, and you are going to place one block here, so right in line with your elevators, and you're going to have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's like it ends right on this black block. See, because what I just did when we changed it, this block would have been over here, and it would have came over like that, and there would have been only a 1 space in here. So, but yeah, so that's why I told you to fix that. And we will be doing the cockpit, but for now, what you're going to do is you're going to grab some glass, and you're just going to place your glass in here. And I just want to make sure I have the window count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so there's 6 pieces of glass. And there should be a black in here too, right? That's cool. Let me see this one for a second. I'm just trying to see something, because something doesn't look right. Because you got, hang on. Let me go off camera for a second. Okay, I have figured out the error of what's wrong with this thing. So delete the glass. Delete this one block. Put an extra block here. You're going to actually move the cockpit forward by 1 more. So then you're going to have a black block in here. And then you're just going to have your light gray come in here. So it was just 1 more, and now you can fit your glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now that looks much better. So now it's in line with this one. So that was the little mistake. So when I moved the cockpit, I guess I moved it again and not realizing that. Yeah. So anyways, it's fixed now. It's good, and we'll just finish up the build quickly. Well, we'll just do the next little part, which is these slabs here. So you're just going to place these slabs just like literally like right here. You're going to leave 2 blocks. Leave this one. You're going to go from where the cockpit is, and then you're just going to have that. Just 2 blocks right here. You're not going to have 1 here. You're just going to leave these 2 blocks. And then for your vertical stabilizer, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 2, and actually a 2 like that. No. Like that. There we go. So basically 4. So you're going to have once you have this layer of 13, you're going to have 3, 2, or no, 4, 3, and 2. There's the pattern. So there, the aircraft is pretty well done. Now we're just going to do the final details and the cockpit, and then we'll be finished this tutorial. Okay, so if you come to the front of the aircraft, you're just going to place 3 end rods. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I'm going to place that back. You're going to grab your end rods and you go 1, 2, 3, like that. And then you're going to grab some red wool, and right in the middle of the cockpit here, so where you got this kind of third block, you're going to cut out and put a red block here. This is for like the Japanese symbol on the side of the plane. Do the same thing here. And then you're going to grab red carpet, and right here, you're going, like right in the middle where this goes down here, you're going to place 1 right here. So where you got, so it's basically 1, 2, 3 on the 4th one, on the first one facing downwards is where you're going to have it. So right here, you're going to place it like kind of right in the middle. So there we go. So there is all the exterior of the airplane done. So now we'll just do basically the interior of the plane. Just do the cockpit. I'll get the materials, and then we'll be finished with the build. Okay, so for the cockpit of the plane, you're gonna grab your cobblestone. So here's what you're gonna need for the cockpit. You're gonna need cobblestone stairs, end rod, item frame, a lever, button, and a clock. You can also use a compass as well, but I think the clock looks more like an artificial horizon. So I think that it's a much better material to use for the kind of the cockpit panel kind of thing, because it like moves and stuff. So you're gonna have cobblestone stairs. We'll do the pilot seat first. So this is so you're gonna have a cobblestone stair here. You're gonna have your item frame with the clock in there, and then you're going to have another item frame on the side. This is the lever. This is for your throttle. And then you're going to have another item frame with a button right here. And these are just for some other like little controls and stuff. And right in the middle, you're going to have a end rod. Now there should be rudder pedals at the bottom. What you could do for that is, I mean, you kind of could see, but you could place maybe a black wool block like down here. And you can probably, with dark oak wood, you could, oh, okay, maybe you can't do that then. Okay, don't do that. So I'm gonna replace those back, and you're just gonna put the levers back, and then just put an end rod in the middle. I'm sure you guys could probably figure out something you could do for rudder pedals, but that's kind of what the cockpit looks like, and it's gonna be the exact same thing on this one too. So for here, you can actually place one block, like one black wool block here. And then you're basically just going to build the exact same thing as you have for the front. So you're going to place a button, and then a lever, and an end rod right in the middle. And then you can just put your glass back, like that. So there we go. So there is the cockpit of the plane done. And now the entire airplane is done. Okay guys, that finishes this tutorial on the Mitsubishi T-2. So I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like on this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you have any build requests of what you want to see next on the channel, please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.